All right. What is up, everybody? I have a special treat in store for you guys today with this workout. It's gonna be shoulders and back. I know at the end of yesterday's video, I, s- I wasn't quite sure if I wanted to throw back in today because of my elbows, but I am gonna do a little bit. But it's gonna be a kind of a 3-to-2 ratio. So I'm gonna do for every 2 sets of back, I'm gonna do 3 sets of shoulders today. So I mean, it's gonna be more of a shoulder workout with some back in there. But I actually saw this video that Larry Wheels just put up. It was either today or yesterday with Breon, and they did a 600 rep back workout, and it kind of gave me, I don't know, just kind of gave me a little motivation to try one myself. But instead of 600, because I don't know, I mean, me personally, I think 600 reps of any one particular body part in one workout session, that's just a little too much, if you ask me. I get it, it's kind of clickbaity, get more views probably, but I'm all about. I want to be a little more realistic today, so I'm going to do a 500 rep, a 500 total rep workout today. So I'm kind of looking at it like if I could be somewhere around 300 total reps of shoulders and around 200 total reps of back. Obviously, that adds up to 500. Somewhere around there, I'll be happy with it. So yeah, 500 total reps today. It's going to be a fucking barn burner of a workout. But if you can't tell, I do have a couple sets here that I still want to have a little more leaning toward the strength side. So I got a 225-pound shoulder press. I'm probably just going to do a couple sets. Try to be between, I don't know, with the way I feel today, honestly, I feel like I might be on the lower end. I might only get 8 reps today, which for this is pretty low. But somewhere between 8 and 10 reps for 2 sets. And then I'll probably back the weight down to probably 135, just a plate on each side. And then I'll switch to behind the neck for a couple sets. And that's when so what they did in their video is they did 20 reps of each set for every set they did. So after these first 2 initial sets of 8 to 10, whatever I get, I'm going to switch to the same thing. It'll be 20 reps of everything from here on out. I think that'll be good for my elbows. And it's also the added bonus that I can actually train back today. It's going to force me to lighten the weight up enough to where my tendons aren't getting worked per se as much, and it's more of my muscles. My joints are going to get a little bit of a break. So it'll be nice. It'll be 20 reps after these first 2 sets, 20 reps of everything. Now that could give or take, but generally I want to be right at 20. So yeah, and then I'll do however many sets I need to get to that 500 rep total mark. I'll say workouts like this, it's nice to have a workout partner kind of push you. So it's going to be tough. I'll admit it. It's going to be fucking tough with it just being me here. But you already know I'm going to do whatever I can to make sure I hit that 500 reps. So let's let her say. Let's get into this first set. I've already warmed up. I did a 10-minute ab routine before I did anything. So I think I'm about ready to go here. That was a pleasant surprise. Pretty sure I did 11 there. I'll be honest, like I said, yesterday and with what I thought was going to be today, I just feel I feel like I don't have it, just one of those days, just like yesterday. So I was expecting to honestly only get like 8 or 9 reps, and I did 11. Fuck, that's I'll take it, man. That's very close to my PR with this weight. And again, for most of you that have been kind of watching most of my videos, you guys know I don't do free weight seated shoulder press a lot. I'm sure if I did it more, I would have already surpassed my PR with this. But with me doing bodybuilding, it's just not as much of a focus. But again, you guys know on the other side of the coin, I like to keep a little bit of a strength element in my training. I don't want to just look strong. I actually want to be strong. So, and you guys know my philosophy is like 2 to 4 sets of a heavy compound is enough to keep your strength up. And you can even get stronger. And then everything after that, you can do a lot of machine and isolated exercises after that, and lighten the weight and do a lot more reps. But honestly, this wasn't as heavy as I thought, so maybe I should add a little weight. I don't know. You guys will find out here in a second. All right, so you guys know how my memory fucking sucks. Let's just be honest, it sucks. So this is the phone that this is my very, very old iPhone, and I use it to play my music, so that way I can record and still have music playing. But I had the idea, I was like, since my memory can be kind of suspect at times, why not try to log each set so that way I know exactly how many sets and how many reps I've done, so that way I actually count correctly to get to that 500 rep mark. So I don't know if you guys can see that, but first set in. The only thing is now I have to remember to actually log each set when I'm done. So if I forget to do that, it's going to kind of fuck up the whole thing. But it's a good idea as long as, like I said, as long as I can remember to do it. Let's do this next one, then we'll do some behind the neck. Damn, I was very tempted to try a 10th one. But with the first set being a little better than I thought, we're good with 9 reps on that one. And it brings me at an even 20 reps between the first 2 sets. So kind of easy to track. So set 2, 9 reps. Let's strip a plate off each side and do a couple more. I see normally I probably would have pushed that a little farther, maybe for a couple more reps at least. But overall, I mean, like when you have a set number like 20 that you're trying to get on every set for an entire workout, judging the weight can be kind of a guessing game, especially after a certain while. But even at the beginning, it can kind of still be that because, I mean, I'm just not used to trying to do 20 sets or 20 reps on every fucking set. I mean, that's just something I'm not used to doing. So the weight, I may have to adjust it after some sets. But since I only have one more set here, I'm just gonna stick with it. And honestly, this next one's probably gonna be a little tough enough to where getting 20 might be the actual limit of what I can get. So, and I'll probably, if I had to, I'll probably slow the reps down a little too. But yeah, so 3 down. Look at that. See, I already almost fucking forgot. I have a feeling that before this workout is over, I'm gonna forget, maybe even more than once. But yeah, third set, 20 reps. We'll do one more. All right, that was at least 20. Honestly, it might have even been like 21, but we'll just say 20. We got to keep this math. We got to keep this math somewhat simple for me today. I'm only good at counting by 45s, so yeah, we got to keep this fairly simple. 20 reps. All right, let's probably just move on to the lat pull down. Do 4 sets of 20. Go from there. I'm gonna be completely honest. This is gonna be fucking brutal. One set of that, and it could just be because, um, like I stated yesterday, I'm still just genuinely like overall, my body is just sore. That could be playing in to why that was so intense. Like after 5 reps, my lats were on fire. I mean, they were feeling it a lot. And this, I only have it on 16, and the max weight is all the way down to 20, which normally, like when I'm fresh, I could pull this down with it on 20 all the way maxed out fairly comfortably for a set of 10 to 12 or even more sometimes. So 16, it's not that, it's not even that heavy for me. But I don't know, man, I like it. Like just kind of standing here and talking and explaining my thoughts after the set. I can feel my lashes filling up with blood already, and they're burning. So it's gonna be tough. The good thing is, so if I do a set of 20 for every back exercise, every back set, and shoulders from here on out. But since we're talking about back, 8 sets, so 4 sets here and then 4 sets of another exercise of 20 reps. That'll have me at 160 total reps. So after that, I'd only need to do one more exercise, a couple sets of 40, and that'll have me right at 200. So, I mean, 10 sets of back, I guess that's a decent amount. But honestly, that's even a little more than what I would normally do on my second back day, because this is my second back day. If this was my first back day, 10 sets wouldn't be enough. I'd probably be at the 14 or 15 set range. But yeah, it's gonna be something, man. One set down, let me log it in, and then we'll do another one. Oh. All right, 2 sets in, and it feels fucking awesome. I'm not gonna lie, it does, but it's tough too at the same time. It's gonna be a brutal workout, man. That's what I signed up for. These are the kind of workouts that are brutal, but they're fun. You know, kind of gives you a different approach, different mindset, different end goal. Normally, the total amount of reps is not a big deal as long as just each set I feel like is good for what I'm trying to do. This is a little different, but it's fun. The dilemma I'm having though is that so I want to pick a weight that I can stick with doing 20 reps for all the amount of sets that I do for that exercise. I don't want to have to drop or increase weight. So that's where I'm kind of having a tough time figuring that perfect weight out. In the end, by the 4th set, this might be just a touch heavy. So I might have to speed some reps up to get 20. But again, as long as overall the majority of all the sets are pretty good, that's okay in my book. If, you know, on the last set, you got to cheat a little bit because the weight's starting to get heavy. And that's understandable, you know. I mean, that's a lot of reps to be doing. And it's just starts to get to you after a while. But yeah, let's do 2 more. Fuck. What did I sign myself up for here? Whew. All right, man. One more here. We'll move on to some shoulders. Dude, my lats are fucking. They're fucking burning like a motherfucker. Okay, guys, this is gonna be crazy. I can admit though, that set was not the prettiest. But like I said, if just overall, generally, for the majority of the reps and sets, the form's pretty good. I don't mind cheating at the end of a couple sets, or maybe just on one, or like on the final set, like I did here. It's fucking tough, man. It's a lot of reps. But it's effective. My lats are fucking screaming right now. So honestly, I'm thinking about just doing the standing shoulder fly with that slight bend in the arm. I was considering doing it with the 50-pound dumbbells because I know I can do that for a set of 20. But after what I've done, Can I do that for 4 sets of 20? Probably not. My form would really, like I said, I don't mind a little bit of cheating on some of these, but I feel like if I did the 50s, I'd have one good set. Then after that, everything would kind of just be, it'd probably get worse and worse with each set. So I might try the 40s on the first one. And again, I don't want to go up or down in weight really at all. So I'll try the 40s. But if I feel like it's just too light, it's just too easy even for 4 sets of 20, I might bump it up to 45s. But I'd like to just stick with whatever I start with. So let's go grab the 40s and see. I don't know. Well, I did a couple feel out sets. And I decided to settle with the 40s. I mean, I grabbed the 40s. I did like 4 reps. I was like, okay, yeah, that's definitely doable. Set them down. I was like, let me try the 45s. I waited like 30 seconds, grabbed the 45s, did like 3 reps. And again, that is definitely manageable for 1 set of 20. But what I'm worried about is the following 2 or 3 sets of getting 20. I mean, I could probably get a couple sets of 20. But even on that second set, I feel like I'd start cheating even a little more than what I'm willing to accept for today's standards. So it's only 5 pounds different on each arm, but that can make a huge difference. So I'll settle with the 40s. Let's jump into this first set and see if I'm correct in thinking I can do 4 sets of 20, or let's see if I'm way off. I could be way fucking off here. All right. I'll be honest, that set was actually pretty easy. But that's not the set I'm worried about. I'm worried about these next, specifically the last 2. I even feel like the next one will be fairly easy. But then it's going to start adding up, and it's going to get pretty tough. But 1 down, 3 to go. All right. Not too bad so far. But I think it's time for a change of the shirt. This thing's getting a little too sticky and sweaty for my liking. Okay. This next set is going to be the one that's really going to be challenging. I mean, that set I just did was definitely harder than the first 2, but this next one is going to be the real money maker. Shit. Just like I suspected. That set was fucking tough. Alright. It's fucking good though. So let's log that one in. And then we'll move on. Probably just a different variation of pull down. I might do some close grip next. 4 sets of 20. Alright. That was the first set of 20 for this close grip lat pull down. But I think, I said earlier I didn't really want to have to change weight a bunch. Of the goal is to pick a weight, stick with it for 4 sets of 20. But I think I'm going to have to call an audible here because that was just too light. I did 20 straight reps with just a little bit of fatigue and struggle. So brought it up from 12 to 14, and we'll see if that works a little better. And if it does, we'll do 3 more. Yeah, that was a lot better. If I'm being honest, though, it was still a little bit on the easy side. But I know that with each set I do here, it's going to get a little tougher. So I'm just going to stick with this weight. Do 2 more. And I got to make sure I log this fucking shit in here. I've had a couple separate occasions here where I almost forgot to put it in. But so far, so good. I haven't forgotten yet. But this workout is far from over, so, I'm not going to have my fingers crossed that I won't forget. But luckily, it's pretty easy to fucking remember what I'm doing from here on out. I mean, really, after the first 4 sets of shoulders, it's all been pretty fucking easy to remember. Just 4 sets of 20, Nothing too complicated. But I just still thought it'd be a good idea to log it all in here. Mainly for the simple fact that at the end, when I kind of go back and count it all up to make sure I hit 500 total reps, I have it all wrote down. And so it's a little easier to actually know for sure that I'm at 500. If I'm just going off my memory, yeah, that's not very ideal. You guys know that. Let's do 2 more here, though. One more. My grip was not wanting to hold up its end of the bargain on that. My grip was just starting to give out on like the last 3 or 4 reps. But luckily, that's the last one here. So that's our 4 sets of 20. Yeah, I still don't know what I want to do for shoulders, but I'll figure it out. All right, we're going to keep these, honestly, really everything from here on out. We're going to keep fairly simple. So just four sets of the seated lateral raise machine. I'm not going to go, I could probably max this machine out and do 20 reps, but kind of just the same thing like when I was doing the standing lateral raise. It's like, how many sets can I actually do that? Probably not 4. So I went up, it's only 1 notch, but I went up 1 notch, and we'll see if I can do 4 sets of 20. Again, I'm not going to change weight unless I absolutely think it's necessary. So let's do these 4 sets of 20, and then I'll honestly have to go and probably count how many total reps I'm in on this workout to figure out what I got to do next. So let's just do these 4 sets here, and then we'll figure it out. Shit, that was actually really fucking easy. Damn it. I don't know. I guess I'll just speed up the rest period here, so that way I don't have to change the weight. I know changing the weight is not that big of a deal, but it's just something I'm kind of, I don't know, it's just something I don't want to have to change for this particular workout that I'm doing. So I'll just speed up the rest period, make it a little more challenging, I guess. Yeah, that's definitely doing the trick. Whew. Let's do 2 more like that. I feel a little bit better about this now, doing it like this. Can I confess something here? I totally lost count on that set. So I just went until basically I was right around failure within a rep or so. Hopefully that was 20. I have no fucking clue. I'll go back and count. If not, we'll make up for it in the last set. Say I only did 18 on this one. Maybe I'll do like 22 on the next one. Try to balance it out at what it's supposed to be, which is 20, 20, 20, 20. So I don't know. I'll figure it out. But yeah, I don't care what I say during these videos. I don't think I'm ever gonna be able to stop at least one time a workout losing count of how many reps I'm at during the middle of a set. It's gonna happen at least one time. It's just, I don't know. I'm just bad about that. But yeah, we'll do one more. And I'm pretty sure I only did 17. So that means on this set, I gotta try to do 23. That's gonna be tough. But I'll do as many as I can. If I have to set it down for like 5 seconds and then do more and then repeat that, I'll do whatever I got to do to get 23. Yeah, man. Me and my fucking counting. I told you guys, I'm only good at counting by 45s. So, just don't be surprised whenever shit like this happens. All right. You know what? After that set, let's let me go back through here and kind of recap and count what exactly I'm at. So for shoulders, we're at 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140, 160, 180. We're at 220 reps of shoulders and 160 of back. So I pretty much just need to do 2 more exercises of each, but I'll only do 2 sets of back and 4 sets of shoulder. And we'll be at 500 total reps, man. So let's get after it. We're going to keep the rest of this simple, so decided to settle with just 2 sets. Yeah, 2 sets I got left of back of some machine rows. We'll do couple sets of 20, and that'll be it for back. I think I'll go back and count and make sure, but that should be it at back, and then we'll do a little bit more shoulders after this. Whoo, buddy, I can say, doing a lot of higher rep sets like this, and what I'm about to say is not fucking anything that's not pretty much everybody knows, but the kind of pump that you get with doing sets at a higher clip like I've been doing today, it is a lot better than say when I do my heavier sets of 5 to 10 reps. This is a lot better for a pump, but you guys know I don't like to be a pump chaser. I think there's more to training than just trying to get a pump. I think if you combine that with other aspects of training, that's when you start to really see that's when you can really start to see the best results in terms of if you're trying to get big and strong. Those I'll emphasize those two things. If you just want to get big, then yeah, do sets like this 90% of the time. But that's not what I'm all about here. So you guys know that. But yeah, let's do one more. Honestly, I might throw in a drop set. We might crack just over 500 reps today. We'll see how this next one feels though. Do I want to do a drop set? I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence. I want to. Then again, I don't. Fuck it, man. Let's do it. I'm not going to sit here and act like that. You know what I mean? Come on. Let's just do it. Oh my god. Whew. All right, man. Let's fucking go do one more shoulder exercise. 4 sets of 20, and we will be done. I'm gonna settle with some reverse pec deck to finish here. I don't know. I just feel like this is gonna be the perfect way, honestly, to end this workout because we're gonna hit rear delts, 4 sets of 20, which a lot of times rear delts get completely ignored by a lot of people. But also a reverse pec deck does work your traps, your upper back, and your upper mid back. So it's kind of in the theme of doing shoulders and back. I'm gonna hit both with one exercise. So yeah, we'll do 4 sets of 20, and who knows, maybe a drop set here too. Oh man, this is gonna be fucking badass, but also suck at the same time. Woo, one set, and I'm burning. Fuck. Jesus Christ, I thought this workout was never going to end. You know, doing 500 reps sounds pretty fucking awesome. And it just feels like you're doing something cool when you first say it in that initial first set. Then about halfway through, you start to question why the fuck you're doing this to yourself. Like, why? But now that I'm almost done, I gotta have one more set and then maybe a drop set. Now that I'm almost done, it's fucking awesome, dude. Like, I am feeling all kinds of feelings right now and sensations, you know? Oh, fuck. Yeah, let's do one more. And that's it, man. We're done. Yeah, let's do a drop set. Shit. Alright. Fucking done. Done, man. Let's go around back. Do a little bit of posing. I'm going to count, all the reps that I've done today. And it should be like 20 or 30 reps over 500 total. So yeah, let's get back there, dude. All right. Let's go through this workout, a little old school style here. So the first shoulder workout, that is 60 total reps. And then, you guys can see 60, 80, 100, 120, 140. What's 140 plus another 80? That's 220 plus another 80. That's 300. And then 380, 400, 420. We'll add the drop sets at the end. 420, and then 24, 60. Yep, that's 500, 510, 523 total reps for this workout. That's a lot. And I'm feeling pretty fucking pumped up. That's for sure. Yeah, dude. Like, I don't know. I had a lot of mixed feelings and emotions while I was doing this. The initial first 2 or 3 sets, really, like I got into it and I was just like, holy shit. Like, well, actually, it was after the shoulders. So it wasn't the first couple sets. It was about the 5th or 6th set into it when I started the first exercise of back. The first couple sets of that, my lats were like on fire from only 2 sets. And I was like, oh man, is this a sign of what this is going to be? Because I wasn't even close to being halfway done at that point, and I was fucking feeling it. But luckily, I don't know, about the midway point, it started kind of, I wouldn't say getting easier, but I guess maybe I was getting adapted to it a little better. And then by the end of it, it was almost just like second nature, just pushing through, trying to get to that 500 mark. So we actually, with the 2 drop sets I did at the end, we actually eclipsed 500, which is pretty cool. So um, I actually really like it. Don't know, this is definitely something I would not do all the time, and I wouldn't recommend for other people to do this all the time. Or honestly, I wouldn't even recommend to do it that frequently. Like maybe once in a blue moon if you're feeling good and just really want to challenge yourself. Yeah, then you can do it. But yeah, this is something that is uh, not going to be a regular part of my training regimen. I'll just say it like that. But I don't know. Let's see what kind of pump it gives me. All right. Hopefully, we got some decent shots in there. So, if this is something that you guys want to try, feeling a little crazy, because you have to be a little crazy to do this kind of shit. Feeling a little crazy, want to give it a try. It'll definitely give you an insane pump. But I would recommend doing this on a day that you feel good, or at least you feel, a little above average. I would not recommend doing this kind of workout on a down day or just you're really tired, really sore, which I actually was pretty sore doing this. So that's why I'm saying this right now to you guys. You guys can kind of learn from my mistake here. I wouldn't call it a mistake. It was still a good workout. But I would have ideally done this on a day I was a little less sore, But but even saying that, good fucking workout. So we're done. Done for the week. Tomorrow's rest day. Let's go get some Taco Bell and enjoy our rest day tomorrow.